and welcome to Club 5, episode 9 of The Pilgrimage on FM24. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode, 2 games for you. We're at home to West Ham United and then away to Manchester United, both in the Premier League. And as you can see, we've had a reasonably good start to the Premier League season. We've only lost once, and that was away at Tottenham Hotspur last time out in the league. So let's get straight into it, and the team to face West Ham is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the team then, and it is Iwono in goal, back four of Zandona, Darling, Iwu and Teze. To midfield four of Aronson, João Gomez, Gore and Nyangbo, and Kalajic and Silva up front. So let's submit the team. Go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant thinks if we carry our last performance into this match, we'll do well. We did win last time out in the Cup, so why not? Outstretch the arms and agree with him. And let's get out into the tunnel for our tunnel interview. Have I reason for encouragement from the team since you arrived? Absolutely, yeah, I'm happy. It's a good squad with a great future. Are your intentions to attack from the off? Preferences to play on the front foot, that won't change. What makes you so confident you're able to stick with your recent tactical approach despite a run of disappointing results? I believe in the players, I believe in the work we've put in, and I know we can do it. So let's get out there and prove that. And I don't think we have had a recent run of disappointing results. I think we are definitely achieving what we're supposed to be. The objective this season, survival, and at the moment we're more than on track for that. So, but it is a West Ham highlight first up, and it is Mavropanos into Bamba, finds Bayer. We've won it back though. Zandona to Aronson, gets past his man, plays it into Kalajic, onto João Gomez. Pulls it back for Gore. He's going to need some help, or is he? Forces the save out of the keeper. So we'll have a corner, and the highlight should continue, and indeed does. Aronson's right-footed in-swinging corner. Headed away. Gore can keep it in if he wants to, and does. Aronson crosses for Nyangbo. And Anderson Nyangbo makes it, well, Wolves 1, West Ham 0. So we take a 9th minute lead, and fingers crossed we can keep that going. So that will lift us up to 9th in the table, just a point outside the top 6, and only outside the European places on goal difference at the moment. So cracking place for us to be at this stage of the season. And at the moment, we deserve it. We are the better team. West Ham have offered very, very little threat so far. I know that's tempting fate in a way, but I am saying so far. I know they've got it in them to absolutely come for us. But we reach half-time, or almost half-time. Iwono to Darling, finds Iwu. Nyangbo to Gore. Plays it into Silva. Round the corner for Teze, who clips the ball to João Gomez. And we lose possession. Bamba has it taken off him by Gore though, so we've got it back. Darling to Zandona, into Aronson for João Gomez. Pulls it back to Aronson. Aronson shoots, and it's just wide. Good effort. And that should be enough for a half-time lead, and it is. Wolves 1, West Ham 0. So let's go give some words of encouragement. We're doing well, can definitely find another gear. Let's have a look. Do we need a substitution? And I think the answer is we probably need Fabio Silva to come off for Yakubu. And we probably need Nyangbo to come off as well for Thiago Santos. And let's get out there for the second half and see if we can finish the job. So it is West Ham that get us underway. Mavropanos to Wan-Bissaka, plays it into Bowen, who's got himself turned but gives the ball away. Aziz is beaten to it though, but Iwu wins it back, plays it forward but only picks out a West Ham shirt. Mavropanos to Timber into Bamba, and it's Kudus, plays it out to Gouveia, who crosses for Kudus to equalise, and it is Wolves 1, West Ham 1. So now we need to demand more, and we probably should go attacking for a while. And again, we're slightly unlucky to be level, but we'll take it. It's another point on the board if we can get it. And looking at substitutions, I'm not going to make one yet, but it does look like João Gomez is going to be next, and we'll bring on Bellegarde, and I'll do that now. And Aronson's going to follow him, and that will be Adam Wharton. And then we've got a couple more subs we need to make. As the ball comes in for Iwu to head over the top. So I'll make those changes. In fact, we've got one more change available. So we'll bring Kalajic off. And we'll send... What can we do? It's going to have to be Franco. And we're going to have to play with 2 players out of position at this stage. Although Santos can go to the left hand side. Bellegarde can go to the right. And that's not too bad. Could be worse. So we'll confirm those. And Zandona is going to have to see the game out, even though he's not fully fit. Bellegarde's corner, the header from Emmanuel Iwu, one of our substitutes. And he's got his first goal for the club, and probably a winner in this match as well. It's Wolves 2, West Ham 1. And that is confirmed as the full-time score. So I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode and a trip to Old Trafford to play Manchester United in the Premier League. Team for this one is Iwono in goal, back 4 of Aït-Nouri, Darling, Mosquera and Teze. It's a midfield 4 of Aronson, João Gomez, Gore and Nyangbo, and a front 2 of Kalajic and Silva. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant is recommending that I ease the pressure on the lads and tell them to go and play with freedom. I'm going to slightly disagree with him. I'm going to say the pressure's all on them. What do we have to lose? Go out there and cause an upset. So let's pump the fists and go with that. And let's get out there into the tunnel. Manchester United have been disappointing in the Premier League so far this season and find themselves in 13th place. Do you think there's any chance United could take all the points at Old Trafford today? They've got to be respected. Have you found the recent schedule tough going? It's been hard, but that's football. What's the mood in the dressing room like? We're in good spirits and in a good place. We look forward to every day. So let's get out for the match and see if we can get some kind of result here. I mean, we would absolutely take a draw going into the game. And it is a Manchester United corner. Bruno Fernandes. And the header is over the top of the crossbar. So we escape the first highlight unscathed. And I'm not going to say anything because we are not favourites. So I don't see the point of amping up the pressure on the lads. And anything I do say can only backfire on me at this point. Darling plays it into João Gomez. His ball is flicked out to Nyangbo on the right. Gets his cross in. And Sasa Kalajic has given us the lead. And it is Manchester United 0, Wolves 1. So we've got the early lead. I'm still not going to say anything. We are deepening the gloom on Manchester United though. And that can only be a good thing. As it stands, at the moment, we're level on points with second place Man City and only a point off the top of the table. This is absurd at the minute. But it is Manchester United on the attack again. Bruno Fernandes gives it straight to Mosquera. Teze goes back to Owono. Gave it a bit too much welly for my liking, but the highlight comes to an end and we escape again unscathed. And at the moment, things are going according to plan. As Manchester United have it at the back. Edwards plays it in and then gets dispossessed. Nyangbo shoots. Anana with the save. And we'll have a corner. So it is Aït-Nouri with a left-footed in-swinging corner to the near post. And the header from Mosquera is wide. And the highlight comes to an end. And the gap to league leaders Chelsea remains 1 point. So things are going as well as they possibly could at the moment. And we're going to get to half-time with the lead intact. I am going to agree with the suggestion to play for set pieces. So let's get in there. I'm pleased, keep it up. I'm not going to change anything team-wise unless I have to. Kalajic is not going to last much longer, but I'm going to try and get an hour out of him if I can. And hopefully we can do that and keep the lead. As the next highlight is a Manchester United one. It's Bruno Fernandes with the out-swinging right-footed corner. It's flicked on, cleared, and the shot is deflected wide for another corner. So it's another Bruno Fernandes outswinger. And he pulls it back this time to Rashford, who shoots and finds the net. Manchester United have their equaliser. It is 1-1. At this point, I am going to get Kalajic off and bring on Yakubu. A point, still a great result. So, no drama. Aronson's corner, headed away. Mosquera to Aronson. Chips it into the area, punched away. Teze shoots and it's deflected behind for a corner. It's Aït-Nouri with the left-footed in-swinging corner to the near post. That's cleared to Mosquera, who gives the ball away. Mount gives it back to Aït-Nouri and the highlight comes to an end. Next one begins with Anana in possession. Pavlovic to Martinez. Back to Pavlovic. Goes back to Anana. Pavlovic again. We've let them out though. Mount into Rashford. Aït-Nouri though picks up the loose ball. Finds Mosquera. Given away again. Fernandes comes forward. Plays it to Anthony, who plays it into Henriks. And we've conceded a second goal. Cheikh Doucouré with the assist. And it is Fernandes with the second goal. So Manchester United have turned it around. And now we've got it all to do. So let's go attacking. Let's demand more. And let's get a couple more subs on. So Gore needs to come off. Wharton can come on for him. João Gomez can be replaced by Joe Hodge, and Fabio Silva is going to have to see the game out, I think. But Teze can be replaced by Thiago Santos. So we'll make those changes. Let's demand more now, again, as we enter the final 10 minutes. But Manchester United have a free kick, and Iwono makes the save. And the highlight is continuing. Iwono bowls it out to Darling, into Hodge. He's given the ball away. Mason Mount back to Edwards. All the way back to Onana in goal. He finds Pavlovic, who launches it down the left side for Garnacho, who's got there, pulled it back to Mount, and we've given away... In fact, we haven't given away a penalty. The highlight continues. The shot hits the crossbar, and the next one goes wide. So, end of highlight. And Aït-Nouri needs to come off for Emmanuel Iwu, who isn't fully fit but will be able to see out the last few minutes. Edwards with the free kick for Manchester United on halfway. And he plays it into Martinez, to Garnacho, who's able to get the shot away and force the corner. And it is Fernandez with the right-footed out-swinging corner. And it's going to come in, or is it? It's pulled back to the edge of the area. Garnacho to Fernandez again. Back to Garnacho. Fernandez to McAllister. Wharton intercepts. McAllister wins it back. Finds Edwards. And the highlight comes to an end. And that does prove to be the final highlight of the match. It finishes Manchester United 2, Wolves 1. And I'll be back in a moment to show you the Premier League table and tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, here is the Premier League table then, and as you can see, we're sat in mid-table, 11th in the league, with 2 wins, 3 draws, 2 defeats from our opening 7 matches, 9 points on the board, so well above the 1 point per game ratio that we need to keep us in the hunt for survival. So let's have a look now at when we are going to come back. And I think it makes sense to show you games against teams that are likely to be involved in the relegation scrap rather than teams that will be competing at the other end. So I'm going to bring you back for the home game against Watford and the trip to Newcastle at the end of October and start of November. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.